Wow, look at that. Definitely a different sunrise than what I normally see in Boca Raton, Florida, but equally beautiful and in its own ways, even more amazing. See, part of the Make Today Great philosophy is to make the absolute best of every situation. Wherever you are, make the most of it. In each moment, make the most of it. Right now is the most important moment in my life. Right now is the most important moment in your life. Right now is the only moment any of us have. The past is gone. Nothing can be changed. Nothing can be said differently, done differently. It is what it freaking is. The future, we don't know what it's got in store for us. All we know is right here, right now. Here's where I am. Am I happy? Hopefully. If not, what do I need to do to get happy? Am I progressively moving forward towards goals, dreams, desires that I have? Or am I just wandering wherever the waves are pushing me? If it's the latter, I would have you consider, where would I want to go? If you're out in there in that ocean of life, flip-flopping and going where the wind pushes you and the waves push you, sure, it might be fun for a while, but eventually you're like, you know what? It's time to set a destination. Where do I want to go? First, you need to know, where the heck am I? Because if you have the right directions, but you're in the wrong starting location, those are the wrong directions. Right? You can't get to the treasure map if you don't know where north, west, south, east are. You have to know where you are and know where you're wanting to go to plot the proper trajectory. What direction do I need to head? And start paddling that way. What way do you think you may want to consider paddling? Becoming the healthiest version of yourself, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Where are you now in each of those categories? How can you begin paddling towards the healthiest version of yourself, the best version of yourself? And it begins there with your health, mental health, physical health, emotional health. Let's just talk about that for a second. We all have people who look like freaking, they were sculpted from and chiseled from a nice stone. They just are that perfection of, just look at it and be like, damn, look at that. That's, you put a lot of work into that. That didn't happen overnight. You recognize it. You're like, wow, look at that. But if they don't have the mental health or the emotional health, what good is the physical health? And vice versa. Okay, you're mentally healthy, but your body's shutting down and breaking down. Emotionally, you're so anxious and so obsessively, compulsively disordered thanks to this psyop that's happening. You're afraid to do anything. You're too afraid of dying because you're emotionally unstable, or all the other things, anxiety, depression, worry. Not to minimize those are real situations. You need to get those squared away so you can paddle to where you want to be. And hopefully where you want to be is that best version of yourself. At least for me, it doesn't make any sense. I can't grasp someone who isn't like, you know what, I'm capable of more. Why don't I start taking some steps to get to that better version of me? What do I need to start doing, do more of, do less of, and stop doing that can help me become that better version of myself? And it begins with the health. Doesn't end there, though. It goes over to relationships. Relationships are key in this journey. It's a co-creative adventure. Go where you're appreciated, not where you're tolerated. Go where you're loved, where you're respected. Go where you feel great and others feel great by having you around. You and I all know what that feels like. And conversely, we know when we're being tolerated and it just doesn't feel right. I don't belong here. This isn't my people. They're saying and doing things that it doesn't feel right to me. I don't want any part of this. Bounce. Get out of that. Remove yourself from that crap. Go where you feel in the flow. It just feels right. These are my people. These people love me, they support me, they're rooting for me, they're cheering for me. They've got my back, I've got their back. They're gonna check me and I'm gonna check them when we step out of line. Because guess what? We do. Those are the people you want in your life. How deep are those relationships right now? Surface or super deep? Time equals love. You're either giving deposits into that and those key relationships of time or not. And if those people are important to you, begin depositing more of your time with them. And that can be a call, that can be a text, that can be FaceTime, all the different methods and modes of us communicating with our people. Schedule it, do it. Don't leave it to chance. And then the finances. The finances give us choices. How can you improve your financial situation, your today money on a monthly basis? What can you do to increase the amount of revenue and profit that you bring in on a monthly basis? What are some larger projects that are the tomorrow money projects that are going to take more than 30 days, 60, 90 and more days, but have a high probability of returning great revenues and profits for you? None of us have a crystal ball, none of us know, but this one seems like the one that has the highest probability. Okay, what is that one for you? And go do that. And the secret to growing the wealth, in my opinion, and from a lot of research that's shown it, you can't outgive. Where can you help and contribute with your time, with your energy, with your resources, with your expertise? How can you contribute? The more you give, the more you gain. The more you give, the more you will receive. You don't do it as if it's a check, like, oh, I got to do this because when I give, I'll get. You do it because you want to give. You do it because you want to help. You do it because it's yours to do. The nice part is you'll be gleefully rewarded in ways that you can't even fully measure. Sure, you can measure the money. Sure, you can measure the compliments and the thanks. But you can't measure the good feelings that brings to you, the feeling of you making a difference, you helping somebody, helping something, helping something that is important to you. And for me, it's always nice when people help me. I appreciate it. But it pales in comparison to when I can help others. I would wish that for you, to feel how good it feels to help others. And I've been on both sides of that. I've been in great places where I've been able to help many people. And I've been in places where, like, help, I need a life vest. Somebody throw me the daggum donut. I'm drowning over here. Help. And thankfully, there's been people to help. So I've been the recipient. I've been the thrower, the giver. And yeah, it feels good to be saved. And it also feels better to help save people. It's up to you. So those are some morning thoughts as I watch this beautiful sunrise. I hope these are helpful to you, because they're helpful to me. They're helpful to many people who reach out saying thank you. That's exactly what I needed to hear today. And that's, in one way, I contribute some time, my most precious and ever fleeting asset, my expertise, my commitment to continuous learning, continuous improvement, helps me beneficially and greatly, but also helps my clients and helps people that are able and fortunate enough to tap into these live broadcasts, whether they're able to join in live or whether they're able to see the replay. My hope is it's helpful. So this will be put into my podcast. I have shared numerous other insights there that may also be helpful to you. And you can find those at maketodaygreat.com. Maketodaygreat.com. Matter of fact, let me switch it from the sun to me and show you. I walk the talk, baby. Maketodaygreat.com. Wanda and I were walking out here yesterday morning, Some dude's running by, he's like, I love this shirt. I look at Juana, see, help some other people make today great. And that's what you can do. See this smile right here? It's not a fake smile, it's a genuine smile. Sometimes, you know, when you're posing for a picture, you got to smile, you got to force that smile. I want you to have a smile as you make today great. Take the steps that are yours to take. Make today great. Go to maketodaygreat.com. Talk with you soon. Until next time, bye for now.